G'day guys, I'm the Captain and welcome to Drunk Aussie Guy. And today I've got some good news. A couple of days ago I was just mucking around doing the grind, minding my own business, and down from no, it wasn't actually over there, it was over on that side. But we had one of those pop down in here, and had a little present from the Ark gods. We have a fucking generator after all this fucking time whinging about it. The Ark guys listened, and there it is. That big, beautiful girl over there, the generator. So this week I completely lost focus on what I was going to do and started working on making a couple of fridges, the air conditioners, which we've got a ton more to make before we can get that up to scratch, and to not rub salt in the wounds, but to as a little bonus gift, a couple of days ago, or it was actually, what's today, Saturday, so yeah, it was Thursday, this came down as well. So I'm a happy little chappy. If I live on I live about 10 minutes out of town, and I'm on about 8 acres out here, and no neighbours for a couple hundred metres in any direction at a minimum. I reckon every single one of them could have heard me yell and scream, jump up and up when I was jumping up and down when the generator dropped down. So yeah, I've been working real hard. We've been trying to get some element dust because I used up all the element dust for that and for the couple of fridges and the air conditioners. So yeah, that's what this week's been. We've done absolutely nothing that we were going to do, but I'm going to take that as a win. I'm really happy. The other thing we've done, and take Snips here for a ride, we have been upgrading the boat. And the boat was good. There's no problems with the boat. I was really happy with it. We've upgraded the boat to metal. And why we've upgraded the boat to metal? I had a close call with the leads when I was running around over on the island over there. Took a little bite out of the boat. I got to shore quick enough that it wasn't an issue, and then took the long way around back to here, and I haven't been back over since. But yeah, that was the other thing we've been doing this week. We've been working on upgrading it to metal. That won't stop it, but it'll certainly make it a lot easier to get away from, and if it does cop a couple of bites, it'll be alright. And well, if we come across an alpha, I'm just fucked either way. So yeah, I had a really good run. I hadn't sort of bumped into, had seen a couple in the distance when I was underwater with the Barry, getting the what do they call them? The little, oh god, mind blank. Can't little think of them. Once you get the the pearls out and they're kiting from, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I saw one of them as well ages ago, and I haven't seen one since. So it makes me, I'm starting to think that the spawns are starting to roll over a bit. I've also found oh look, see, there we go, a red drop coming down. Beautiful. The Ark gods are listening. I've found a 125 male Rex, which means I'll be able to start breeding them up for the, well, you know, for the first monkey fight. We're ages away from that, but yeah, I can start breeding. Well, if I can get him, I've got a boat in the water up near the redwoods. I'm going to try and kite him into that a bit later on. That's not an urgent thing. I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. So yeah, we've been busy, but we're not making huge leaps and strides of progress, but we are going forward, and that's the main thing. These two girls, little twins, they just popped out a little while ago. They didn't get any of the stats that I wanted, so yep, girls, you're suiting up to be in the front line of the boss battle as well. That's all right. Your parents will be proud. But we've got a lot of work to keep going. I might sort of see, and while we're talking about, I've had a few people mention, why do I build up here? I know it's obviously a good PvE base. That's what we're doing, PvE up here. But it's really safe once you get going. It's got all the resources you need, all of the wood, stone, fibre, and if you get a couple of Aspiranises floating around up here, I already got one of them. These guys will just pop out eggs. You get oil from these guys. They're a good source of food if you wanted it. But I've already got one golden egg on this run, and they just pop them out. It's ridiculous how good they are. And if you spend enough time clearing out all the shitty spawns, you end up with a couple of, it's all pretty safe. A couple of beavers. Everybody likes the beaver. A few Dimorphodons floating around up here. Yeah, it's got everything like. It's got all the drops you want right at your doorstep. You put your spike walls up top. You clear out, keep most of the stuff out. And yeah, I mean it's such a good spot. Look, there's another golden egg. That's 2 on this run. And so I've got the kibble farm going, and the extraordinary, I think it is. Extraordinary kibble is, don't mind that. That's from the mammoth. Sorry for that's the noise. That's from the mammoth. Before, when we went round and did a berry run. Stuff I don't need. But yeah, I mean, it's super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Pop there in. I've got enough there to... You keep the Lazarus chowder lined up. You can see I've already collected a few from earlier while I was mucking around doing a few things early on. Chuck some Lazarus chowder in there. I think from memory it's just some rare flowers. Some of that. Oh, no, it's honey as well, isn't it? But yeah, that's as easy as it is. Extraordinary kibble. These guys keep popping out the Rex eggs. That keeps me with the exceptional kibble. You always lose 30% when you open up of your health when you open up one of these. I think that was enough. But yeah, it's nothing that you can't sort of recoup while you're mucking around. So I'm a happy chappy today with the electrical. I've got the lights going. So the electrical took ages to muck around with, get it underground, or not underground, on the floor to make it all line up. But boom, extraordinary kibble. As easy as that. No mucking around with the Uties or whatever. I know on other maps you can get the Dionysius or whatever however you want to pronounce it. But boom, 7. I'll take that back. I don't know where that came from. Done. I need some more fridges. I'm a bit of a hoarder. If you haven't picked up already, I'm a bit of a hoarder. I want to fill this up to here, sort of here, with fridges. These guys are working on making the jerky for the other recipes. But yeah, I thought I told you to. I usually keep Misha up over there, but she keeps wandering down here next to Fenrir for some reason. We can't get her to stay up there. So I'll just give up. I'll just let it stay there. But what I'm going to do... Oh, there, so it's not so noisy. What I'm doing here, that's the other thing I want to get done today, is when I finish this off, I'm going to get some more element dust so I can finish making the air conditioners. But it's a little L shape. Sort of up there and there and there. And then we cover that in with walls and some metal rails there. And yeah, I'll keep my cryo fridge. That's what I want to get done, cryo fridge. But yeah, that's what we're going to do today. At some stage I'll go back down and I'll try and tame up that 125 Rex we found. And yeah, that's my game plan for the day. I can't think it's going to be too exciting, so what I might do is just work behind the scenes a bit to get a bit of that done. I mean, it's at the stage where I'm not even worried about picking up the poo at the moment because the dung beetles have got so much to work through. See, I think that's another one. It is. See, this is what's happened. Oh, it helps if you've got the piranhas. The other one. If you've the piranhas tend to slow the process down, so I've been using Ember to run around and we get in there and we clear out the piranhas, because every time one of the Esperantas eats a fish, the piranhas eat it before the Esperantas can eat it. So once you've cleared them out, you get this massive run of golden eggs, until the piranhas spawns come back in, of course, but then you just clear them back out. So what do you reckon, Dangles? I think we've got some work cut out for us here. We'll keep running around. Yes, we're going to keep running around and keep working on it. I'll try and figure out something exciting to show you today, because I mean, obviously you want to see the blood and guts and the killing and the me dying. Yeah, I know they do, Dangles. They want to see me taking the shots. Haven't had to have one for a while. Haven't died for a long time. So I've just been using it as sipping rums. But joined at the hip, you two are... Oh, what have we got? Walk. Hand-fed cooked meat. Oh, I've got cooked meat, hang on. And you can follow me. There we go, come here. Oh, the settings are really, really good for breeding. For these guys, they only need one imprint. And I think that's okay. And again, we've mentioned single player settings, and this is single player for all intensive purposes. So yeah, I mean, it's certainly not easy. So there we go. I mean, these girls have been going for about an hour now, 30%. So it's 2 or 3 hours for them to mature. That's, you know, some people will be jumping up and down and saying you need more. It should be. I don't care. It is what it is. This is what we're going to do. I'm pretty happy with that, because it's I'm struggling to keep up with everything I've got to do now. To be absolutely honest, I have a life outside of Ark, so we're going to just leave it as it is for the time being. I think you'll see what I mean once we get the Rexes start breeding, and we get some Theries breeding, we get a few other things breeding. But yeah, we've got a lot of work to do. That's just sort of grinding stuff. Element dust is a big thing, so I'm going to keep going. Yeah, we'll see what sort of mischief I can get into today. Alrighty, couldn't find the Rex, been doing all sorts of other stuff, nothing really exciting, so I got the shits with that, and we're going to do a cave. I know I said we were going to do a cave last week. I think it's only fair that we try a cave this week. So we're all set up. Below us here we are at, I think it's called the Central Cave. I could be wrong. No, it's the cave near the volcano. So we're over here. We're all geared up as much as we're going to get geared up. Get rid of that fucking Archie's sneaking around. Yeah, I mean, it's not a real hard cave, but it's one of those caves that can mess you up if you're not careful. So the biggest threat here is probably the fucking bats. Just let me... Speaking of... And that's why I bring the potions, because it doesn't fucking matter what you fucking do. There we go, a bit better gamma. But that's why you bring the antidote, because, I mean, I'm okay at this game, but there are a lot of players out there, a hell of a lot better than me, that will tell you better ways to deal with the bats. But I bring the Barry in here, I bring Ember in here because there is occasionally a drop that hits the... oh, there we go. Some bats somewhere, I heard them. There is a drop, there's a water thing there with a drop that spawns in there occasionally. And the baryonyx is the best way to go to get in there. Well, I've found it to be the best way to go. So we're going to sneak along here. Let me just get some health, some food back up. I should be okay. This is how far I got in to get these beetles. Here they come. They come out of the fucking walls. I don't know how this works, but the spawns, they come out of the fucking walls. Arthropluras are going to be the worst of this, because they shred your armour. Again, there's players with better, who are better at this game than me. They'll tell you better ways to do it, but I'm hopeful. Then old mate's going to get cranky with me. The fucking dung beetles coming in for a go. God. It's not a real big cave. It's just a lot of shit in here. I can hear a snake somewhere. They're in the walls. There we go. Let's get up here where we can get a bit of high ground on them. Apologies for the camera angle, but it's the best I can do. What are we up to? I'm going to get rabies again soon. So, see. Fucking. So an Arthroplura over there will give you. Occasionally there's a drop down that way. Yeah, there's a drop down there. I've got to go there. So, alright, let's do this. Out of the fucking walls. You pricks. So I want these drops. These drops have got better chances of higher quality drops. So, make sure nothing's coming to get me. Well, it's not perfect, but it'll do. I don't think you're on aggressive. What are you on? Attack my target. I'm going to put you on aggressive and pick you up. I don't want you running around it. I don't know if that'll help or not. Again, I can play this game. I'm not super duper advanced in it, but if there's a better way, if you find a better way to do it than what I'm doing, let me know in the comments below. But the reality is, you can get where you need to get with a pretty average strategy here. So, oh shit! What are you aiming at? Here they come. That's what it is. Yeah, I think this is the they call this the easy cave. I'll pick that up on the way out. I think that's probably the safer option. So yeah, for dipshits like me, this is shouldn't be too hard. What the come out of the fucking walls. Look at this shit. I'm gonna have to offload some weight here soon, but what are we up to? There's the artifact, but there's always shit over here. You can see bats moving. There'll be all sorts of shit in here. Now we're cooking. Good work, get a little bit more for on. Over here and get you. Alright, what do we got? Come here. I know people say they do these caves on foot. Fuck that shit. It's bad enough as it is here. Yeah. Here we go, out of the fucking walls. No, where are you over there? I want to get that fucking thing, but it's always an adventure getting off. See, you can, I don't know how people do this on foot. I'm not an advanced fucking gamer. Let's have a. I'm not going to get greedy because sometimes there's a bit of a nasty in here, but. There we go. Sometimes there's a drop in there. I know I've missed a drop up there before, but there may be a drop in the water here as well. We'll have a quick little stick our nose in and have a look. Oh shit, that's the thing I'm looking for. The sleepy bun. That's the Arthur Plura over there. Yeah, he's trying to get out of the... Here they come. Where are you going? I don't need to go that way, but let's just have a quick... see if I can see a drop in the water. It's not going to be real easy to see, but there's gazillion piranhas in here. So it's... can't tell, but there is this one up here, so I might just discretion and valor and all that jazz. Alright, not super exciting, but that's one artifact down. I'm going to have to do that dozens more times over the course of this adventure, and hopefully it's never more exciting than that because that's how I like these caves. Here we go. There's fucking bats up here. Must have left him up here before. Yeah, the caves aren't too bad until you get to the stuff you need for the dragon, and then you're into shit because you've got to get into one of the water caves, the ice cave, the big ice cave, and I forget which one the other one is, but yeah, they're a bit nightmarish and not looking forward to that, but that's part of the fun of the game. Pardon the interruption. That's just waiting for the lag to load back up again. This internet connection. Oh, it's fun at the best of times. So that's one cave. We'll go and put our artifact up there. If I was a little bit more, I mean, I could run back in there and get another one if I had the otter, but you can only carry one at once. So that's one down. We'll fly back to base, unload everything, and yeah, that might just about do us. I think we've had a little bit of excitement for the day. Well, that's one. There are, I believe, 10 artifacts on the island. Only going to need, I think, 3 for each of them, 4 maybe for the last one. But that's one. I'm going to keep going back there every so often and stockpiling those. There's a good chance to get some better quality drops. The cloth hat I got was a 51 armor, which is great. That's the best I've got, so that's equipped now. But yeah, it's a short and sweet one today. I think we'll call that one for the day. It's yeah, it's been a long day in game, but not so long for the excitement of what we've shown you there. But yeah, we'll see what we can get up to next week. This week's been great. I can't tell you how happy I am that I've got that generator and stuff going now. So I've got a lot of work to do to keep going with that. But yeah. So I'm the captain. This is Drunk Aussie Guy, and we'll catch you next time.